Say hi to Betsy. Betsy, the little beaver. She's my friend. She's helping me do my computer work today. I think she's really cute. She keeps me company, and she's kind of funny. Anyway, I wanted to do a quick continuation and share the details of the what's called an opt-in page. It's a page that you use to collect the information of your customers. And I cleaned it up a little bit, and I wanted to share the changes that I've made with it and show you so that you know as you get yours. If you just request one from me, I will send you the share funnel, and you can put it to work in your business, within like 10 minutes, max 10 minutes to edit it and get it going and working for your business. So I wanted to just show you the cleaned up version of that. So I'm going to share my screen. Actually, I'm going to go to solo, and I might need my magnifying glass because I am definitely having a hard time seeing. So this is my ClickFunnels account. Again, I popped in and it's easy enough to get in there. If you need help with that, you can always ask ClickFunnels, but basically you go to your ClickFunnels account, you put in your name and password, and voila, you're there. And then you're going to find the restaurant name opt-in funnel, and then you just click on that. And if you're up here, you need to go to funnels, browse funnels, and then you'll just click on this. Mine, it's the last funnel I was working on, so it just happens to be right at the top of the list. I've got 152 funnels in here, so sometimes I have to go searching to find the exact funnel that I want to use. Oops, I guess I've been out a while. Just going to log in quickly. Oh, as quickly as my internet connection will allow. I guess nothing happens quickly with me. So this is, again, it's just a free appetizer. It's just a generic offer to get somebody to sign up for your list. And the cool thing about having a local business and a restaurant or a bar or a salon or a nail salon or being a chiropractor is that in order for people to take advantage of your offer, yeah, they give you your email, but they have to come into your business and actually use the coupon or the get the free appetizer that you've promised them for signing up. So I just did a little bit to clean this up. I used consistent look and feel. Again, you can change the backgrounds, you can change the colors, you can change the headlines, you can change anything you absolutely want about this opt-in page. But the most important thing is just to get one done and get one up and working for you and your business on autopilot. So what did I change on this? I left this pretty generic. So you would have to go in, you'd have to put in the name of your restaurant. You have to put in if you want your logo. And I think I actually ended up taking the logo off this altogether. You want to go in and in the bottom change and put in your information, the name of your business or the legal information that you have. Here, I just put the name of one of my companies and copyright 2018 because I just did it last week. You would put the name of your company. You can either put the name of your restaurant there, or if you have a holding company or some other structure, you can go ahead and put that in, whatever makes sense for you. Again, we discussed the name and email. I think in this case, you want the name because you want to start to build a relationship with these people. So simple, easy, get a free appetizer. And again, a couple things that people forget to tell you about is always save your work a lot. Let's preview this and see what it looks like after it's done saving. So let's just take a quick preview. So that's it. That's as complicated as it has to be. And it could even be simpler than this. You could just have a plain white or a plain gray background. I just like either the city or a picture from your restaurant or something that adds a little color and a little bit of personality to the particular page that you're creating. But you don't have to have it. It could be just a little white box with a promise of something. The more compelling this promise, and here's our pop-up. Again, I made it with the same look and feel. I made sure that the same red was used throughout, the same picture or graphic throughout. And you can change this and customize it to any way that makes sense for you. And basically all this pop-up is the last-ditch effort to try to get them to enter their name and email because they're leaving your page and clicking off anyway. So why not hit them up one more time and ask them or give them an opportunity to go ahead and join your family, join your mailing list so that you have the ability to interact with these people later on. The other thing you might want to think about is adding a cell phone number to this. You form. I think that number of people that sign up might go down, but it also might go up. If we make this mobile friendly, let's get out of the preview. If we make this mobile friendly, we may very well find that we get a lot of people coming via their mobile phones to sign up for this. And if you're smart, here's a tip. When somebody comes into your restaurant, you have the server or the hostess ask them if they're a member of your list. And if they aren't, have them sign up right on their phone and give them a free appetizer. They're already there. Capture them while you can and get them on your list so that you can send them other offers and get them coming back again and again and again. If you do that, one simple thing, that will, number one, it promotes goodwill. It shows that your staff is looking out for your customers and you're giving them a deal. They're already in your place. Why not, if they're not on your list already, offer them the opportunity to get a free appetizer? Because that is going to show so much goodwill. They're going to want to come back. So let's go. Again, I want to show you a few more things on here. Remember the settings. I think we talked about the integrations. Don't forget to integrate it to your autoresponder, or if you have Actionetics, the built-in autoresponder supercharged communication tool, make sure you hook it up to your Actionetics account. And I'll just show you that again. We showed you how to do that. Again, I hooked mine up to Actionetics, but I could very well have hooked it up to Aweber or any other email provider or email system that you might have. I added it to the list and I added it to my supersize 1 list. You would add it to whatever you named your list. Or again, there's other things you can do there. There's different types of functions you can do there. And then the other thing to really remember is to change this SEO metadata. A lot of people forget to tell you to change that. And you might not figure that out if you're going through ClickFunnels on your own and doing the tutorials and stuff. I don't remember if it ever told us to go in and change the SEO data. I'm sure it's been mentioned in the training somewhere, but it's one of those things that you could very easily overlook. And then you're not using the power of the internet and SEO to help people find you. So I just made some suggestions here: restaurant name, city name, restaurant name, city name, and what was the other one I put in here? Usually you can just put 3, and then the city name, and then the name of your restaurant, and then VIP, or the name of your restaurant and then rewards, or the name of your restaurant special, something that would get people's attention. And again, you want to put your restaurant name up here on the top, and then you want to put a description. You could describe it however you want, but you want it to be curiosity based and appealing to them. And then I use the same graphic that we're using down here, just for a consistent feel and look to the whole opt-in page and the whole process. And if you decide to go on and add other parts to this to offer a rewards plan or a VIP plan, which I can help walk you through, and I could do some tutorials for that, you want to continue with your consistent look and feel throughout your entire sales process. So we checked that. If you're going to have a tracking code, this is way too advanced for this discussion, but tracking code, different typography, you can set all that up in settings. Let's take a look at this on mobile and see what it looks like, because I did not mobile optimize it. Actually looks pretty darn good for not having mobile optimized it. I might on mobile get rid of that background graphic because it doesn't really add anything at all. It kind of kind of takes away from the appearance on the mobile app. So it's just not necessary. But that way you can take a look at it when you hit this little mobile to see what it looks like on mobile. Because sometimes what will happen is you will see that your headlines are just way too big, or they cut off at a funky place. And then you want to go in and set it up so that they cut off better. It's just so it has a cleaner look and feel to it. So that is our squeeze page. Now let's take a look at our thank you page. So we've looked at the squeeze page, which is the place people enter their name and email. We've looked at the pop-up, which gives them a second opportunity to enter their name and email. Again, if they're leaving anyway, why not ask them again and give them another shot at it? Sometimes people click the back button by mistake. And so that just gives them another chance to be on your customer list, or be on, these are not customers yet, they haven't bought anything, to be on your overall potential customer list, your leads list. So let's take a look at the thank you page. Again, I cleaned this up and gave it the same look and feel. Now, there's some debate over whether this font where it says name of restaurant should be that weird font or not. You can decide if you want to use different fonts. I've got three different fonts on this page, maybe 4, but 3 for sure. And there's a school of thought from design, which heaven knows I'm not a designer, says you should only have 1 or 2 different fonts on a page. I think if you're consistent throughout your design, you can have a maximum of 3. And the only reason I'm doing a different one for this is because it's like the signature. It's like your signature. And so I think you can pull it off there. But you can pick whatever font you want. The thing is, on a little page like this, you don't want 5, 6, 4, maybe even not 3 different fonts, because it confuses people and it just makes it look funny and cluttered. Again, remember to change your bottom text, your legal information, the name of your company. You're going to want to remember to change that. You're going to want to change and put in your name of your restaurant here. But you could just put your name of your restaurant here, and you could put the name of your restaurant there, and this page could be done. Remember to save it and close, but let's go ahead and preview it. But now you can see we've got the same red color throughout. We've got the same look and feel. And you could even actually put this, the name of your restaurant, in the same red as the top if you want, to make it more consistent with the way we laid out the first page of this small opt-in funnel. But that is pretty much all there is to it. Quick and easy changes, name of your restaurant, and you could launch it as is right now. Let's look at this at mobile. Let's get out of the preview and then again look at it on mobile just to give it a once over and make sure it looks okay. It looks fine, although I would think this font for mobile needs to be smaller. So I might want to tweak that. I'll tweak that when we're offline. Don't think I changed, or this, the color of this subheadline could maybe be something different if you wanted. And I'm talking within the family of colors that you're using already. But I believe on the first page, I'm going to save and go back. I believe on the first page, we had red both on the top and the bottom with the button. So that might look kind of cool if we had the signature in red to match the look, the top and bottomness of the, oh, I went to the wrong page. The top and bottom look and feel of the first page. So let's go back to the squeeze page. I call these such fancy things. Squeeze page, thank you page. Yeah, see, we've got the red on the top and the bottom. So I think that making that signature in red might look really good. So I will do that before I share the funnel. So that is the fastest, easiest way to create a platform for your customers to be able to, for you to be able to communicate with your customers and build a relationship with them. If you have any questions, type them in the comments below and I will answer them on the next video. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Oops, I got to bring me on. If I don't bring me on, it shuts off and we don't have a chance to look at it. So that was just a quick lesson in making sure that you have a consistent look and feel through your design. If you change things up or make it too confusing or too funky looking, it'll scare people away and they will not sign up for your free appetizer or your free email or come to your place and actually use their free appetizer because they just get scared away. And there's so many choices for people. We have to do everything in our power that we can to encourage them to come back to our place or to come to our place in the first place and then to keep coming back for more. So go out, make it an awesome day, and I will see you on the next video.